The difference between good and evil is entirely relative. Next, on the Adventurers Guild. On the continent of Volanta, in the city of Dakar, there is a place where heroes are forged. Where legends are built one story at a time. What you do with this opportunity is in your hands, and the hands of fate. The Adventurers Guild. All right, hello and welcome to the Adventurers Guild. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Paul Cosca, and you are watching our weekly D&D anthology show. We're so glad to have you. Now, in a minute, I'm going to catch you up on everything that's happened so far, but before we get there, we're going to go ahead and say hello to our players. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice
Howdy.
to see you. My question for you this week: do your characters have any qualms about killing people who sincerely believe they are doing the right thing?
Zero.
I mean, in the sense that I think Hitler believed he was doing the right thing. No.
That's an extreme opinion right off the gate, but all right.
Wow, yeah.
No. I'm sure he believed it, but he was wrong. So, I mean,
Yeah.
You do
Well-
realize that these guys are right.
nah. No, they believe they're
Not
right.
Okay, yeah.
Hitler. Not
He
Hitler.
is, yeah, not yeah. He is
Not
touched.
Hitler.
He is touched
These-
by
the-
hell, yes, but that
He
doesn't
literally
mean
does have hellfire
hell-
inside of him. This
hell
is legitimately a
not
thing.
automatically evil, though.
Yeah.
Not all demons are evil. You know, they're just
Dude, how many
misunderstood.
times? Come on. We all have a little hell inside of us.
We're all a little misunderstood. So,
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
Well, that'll be interesting to see how that all plays out in the next little bit. Before we dive in today, I do want to briefly talk to you, the audience, about a really fun new project that's out now in this same realm, and that is a new podcast. This is a sleep podcast set in the same world that we play in here, and the podcast is called Adventures in Dreaming. So if you're a fan of sleep podcasts, and I know there's a lot of you out there, go check out Adventures in Dreaming. There's adventuresindreaming.com. It'll, take you to all the links. They're basically relaxing bedtime stories in a fantasy setting. I'm really proud of it, and I think you'll really enjoy it.
That's cool.
Let's go ahead and get into the recap. A party has been sent on a mission to collect information about guild member Denra's missing children. The party is on their way to Eldnar, a village in the southern wilds. On their way down, they were joined by former guild member James, who has been radically transformed after making a deal with some kind of entity. As the party left the village of Merilay, they were followed by an armed group from the Church of the King Ascendant, who demanded James come with them so they could try and help him free himself from this deal. James refused, and the party stood behind him, and now a fight has broken out. As we begin, James has already taken a swing on the leader of the group, doing quite a bit of damage, and the leader, in turn, has cast a wall of flame around the entire party. So before we even get to our initiative roll, which we'll do in just a second, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no. Okay. Dexterity? Plus
Dexterity.
0. Oh, no. Plus 0. Oh, damn.
Got a 21.
Okay, 21 for Denra,
15.
15 for Crickstump. Liam,
12.
12 for Liam. James,
7.
7. Okay. So as we begin, this gout of flame just erupts from all around you, and there's this hissing of steam from the mud in the ground and the rain falling on this wall of fire. You all try to dodge out of the way as the ring of fire encapsulates you. Some of you are faster than others. Crickstump, Denra, your reflexes serve you well, and you take 10 points of fire damage. James and Liam, it catches you by surprise a bit, and you take 21 points of fire damage.
Yeesh.
Now-
does my background help at all with this?
Is that something we've established?
I'm double checking, see if I'm resistant to any flame.
I
Just
think you
double check.
are.
Okay, so would that be halved?
That would be halved.
Nice.
Thank you. So 10.
So with that, let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Got distracted by the flames, I guess, in the end, because I got a 3.
Oof.
I got a 9.
Oh, give me just a second here.
Okay.
Okay. So that was who's anybody in 21 to 25? Okay. Crickstump, what'd you get?
15 again.
15. All right.
I like rolling 11s, apparently.
Yep. Or your dice do, at least.
Liam
11.
and Denra, what did you get?
3.
3. And James.
9.
Okay. So this flame is just whipping around you, and as you are kind of checking yourselves to make sure that you are okay, it's pretty hot in there, and you are not going to want to stay in there. But before you get to do that, it is the leader's turn, and he is going to go ahead and cast a spell on himself. He'll do that at a slightly higher level. You don't even get to see because you are not really aware of it, but he does cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Damn it.
Okay, that puts him at higher than he was. Okay, Crickstump, you are up.
Cool.
Right now, you can't really see anything. You just see fire all around you, and it is very hot.
Okay, it's all around me. Is it like just a cone, like cylinder going straight up?
Yes.
Okay, but there's nothing above, right?
It's not like it
it's-
is air above. It is not enclosed. It is 20 feet high. You're not sure how thick this wall is.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, and it's the first time I'll be able to do this, is I'm going to use the 3rd level spell Gaseous Form,
Okay.
and I am going to turn myself into gas and then fly straight up out
Great.
of this.
What's your movement speed for gaseous form?
So Gaseous Form, I have a flying speed of 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're just going straight up then?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting out of the
Yeah.
flames.
You go up 10 feet. It is not enough to get you completely out of the zone for the spell, but I do know that in your gaseous form, you've got some benefits for some magic damage. So I do need you to make. Let me double check here in terms of Wall of Fire.
I have resistance to non-magical damage and advantage on strength dex and con saving throws.
Okay, so there's no throw for this second time here. It just happens. So that is 18 points of fire damage.
Is it just fire or is it magical fire damage?
I would say it is magical fire damage.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
But if you are still conscious, you are still gaseous and 10 feet up in the air.
I am.
Okay. An unhappy gaseous form.
Yeah. Very unhappy.
You see Crickstump turn into this like mist, which steams its way up, and then you hear this like far away ow. Anything else for your turn?
Spores. You're just a puff of spores floating up in the air.
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
All right. You are on your way up. Liam.
Mm-hmm.
Liam, you are up. You are currently surrounded by flames, and you know that there are people on the other side of that.
Okie dokie. Liam will. Yeah. So he's going to just leap out of the flame. So he's going to jump out. He's going to move out of the flame circle.
Okay.
So that he, what does he see as soon as he comes out of there?
So you dive through, and you see that there are the four people that you saw dressed in armor. One of them is the one that casts a spell is closer than the rest. Looks like he's patching himself up a little bit. The other three look like they're getting into some kind of like in positions for combat.
Cool. And then he will use Hidden Step as a bonus action and turn invisible.
Okay. So you dive your way out of the flames, and do you use your full movement?
Did I need to get out of the flames?
You need to. What's your full movement speed?
30.
Yeah, I would say get out of there fully.
Okay. Yeah. No. I was saying, if getting out and I still had some movement, then I would have continued to move.
Perfect.
Slightly out of the radius of people, but
you move far enough out of the way to where it's not hot anymore. It is the turn of one of these followers of the Church of the King Ascendant, and I'll roll a perception check. Was getting themselves ready and did not see Liam dive out of the wall of flame, so they are going to simply hold an attack until they see someone to hit. You do hear, and you can all kind of hear this, you hear this one yell, "Focus your attack on the one with the wings." James, you are up.
Paul, is it too late to use Hellish Rebuke on the person who casted the wall of fire on me?
It needs to be a physical attack.
Is it a physical attack?
Or just an attack of some kind.
They need to have done an attack on you for you to do that rebuttal, not just be lit on fire.
Not a force save.
because they cast Wall of Fire.
Right.
And whatever.
It's
yeah,
an attack. It's an
semantic
attack
things.
roll reaction.
But I mean, it's
Damn
up to
it.
Paul, obviously.
So, it is one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature.
Oh, I thought it was specifically attack. Nice.
No, it just says damage. So I think yeah, go ahead and go
Hell
for it.
yeah, love it.
Okay, so that person needs to make a dexterity saving throw of 14.
All
You
right.
just like turn the wall of fire on them for a moment. Just
He fails that.
nice.
Okay, so this
So
is
this
just
flame
my...
whips up and then whips at him momentarily, smacking him across his bearded face.
That is a 9 and a 3
Okay.
Hell yeah.
for 11 damage.
Ouch.
May I please have my turn?
You can. No,
I-
no turn for you.
Lose it.
Just double checking.
Wait, Justin, did you say a 9 and a 3 for 11 damage?
Oh, 12.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I wanted to
thank
make
you.
sure you. I was like,
Get every
no.
point you can.
Every HP is valuable.
Yeah.
Listen,
Very
folks at
true.
home, don't be intimidated by math. You don't have to be good at math to play D&D.
None of
I
us
mean-
are.
There is always someone in the room that can help you out,
Or there's calculators.
That's
or
Oh,
calculators.
the day I need a calculator to play D&D, it might be too old for that, man.
I use a calculator every single session.
Yep.
Oh,
I use
never
D&D
mind.
Beyond 'cause
I
just
didn't say
click a button.
anything. May I please? Is the guy who cast the spell, is he within reaching distance or no?
Well, right now you're inside this wall of fire.
Got it. So I would like to use 30 feet of my flying movement to fly straight up.
Okay.
Can I
pass
get a
through kind of a mushroomy smelling gas cloud.
Can I get a
Oh, no.
backdraft off of that? and
No,
just
you sure can't.
And what do I see?
As you rise up out of the wall of flame, you see that there are that's a terrifying sight
Yeah.
to think about.
Devil wings coming out.
It's I believe it's one
Warhammer
of
in his hand.
Meatloaf's album covers.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's just bad out of hell.
Yeah.
So you rise up out of these flames and you see this this armored dwarf in front of the group. He's like putting out a flame on his beard, and there are 3 others readying attacks behind him. They're about
also
15
dwarves?
feet back. No,
Are they also dwarves?
2 Liam, since you are invisible and kind of get a look. 2 of them look like they're human or half elf. 1 definitely looks like an elf.
Okay. So I would like, I don't want to get too close because I know you get surrounded, but let's throw caution to the window. May I please use the rest of my movement to get close to him, and I will attack him twice with my maul.
Okay. Yes, you can do that. Wait, what's your full movement speed?
60 feet
That's
of
right.
flying.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, you can do that.
First attack. That is a 9 plus. Where'd it go? 6 does a 15 hit.
It does not.
Okay. And here's the second attack. That is a 17 plus 6. Does that hit?
That does hit.
Okay. I am going to use another Divine Smite. So it's 2d6 plus 3 plus 2d8. Okay, so that is 6 plus 6 plus 2. That is 14 plus 3. It's 17 damage.
Hell
And
yeah.
then here's the Divine Smite. 1 plus 8. I'm going to re-roll that one with my Great Weapon Fighting.
Okay.
5.
Nice.
So 13
Okay.
damage plus
17.
17 damage. Thank you.
30 total.
All right. So you
30
swoop
total.
down and try to hit him right off the bat as you're swooping down, and he manages to avoid that first one, but the second one you crash down on top of his armor and kind of right around his head and neck, and that one definitely looks like it hurts. He is quite bloodied and not very happy about his current situation.
Tried to warn him.
Anything else for your turn, James?
That's it for me.
Okay. That brings us to one of this group, who is absolutely going to run forward. He's a very tall, beefy-looking human with a halberd in his hands and strikes down on you, James. That is a 23 to hit.
It definitely hits.
Okay, and he is going to definitely use one of his divine smites for that.
Oh, should I react? No, I don't want to waste all my spell slots. Go ahead. Damn it.
So let me find that. Plus an additional... Okay. He swings his halberd around and strikes you like right where at the base of your wing, and that is for 12 points of slashing damage.
Rude. Okay. Okay.
And that is his turn. Denra, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to run out of the wall of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And can I see those guys?
Yeah, they are.
James?
They are right near there.
Okay, so I can get up to the ones around James then.
Yes.
You can join him. Okay, I'm gonna rage and run in and attack the one that just attacked him.
Okay. So you step up to this tall paladin, who's tall for a human.
Green bear spirit surrounds me as I swing down. I'm gonna go reckless. That's dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Second one, natural 20.
Will also hit.
Yeah. And then
Gotta do some of this.
do the damages with this.
I would really hope that a nat 20 hits.
Right.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so 18. 25 points on the crit. 25 points of slashing damage, and the other attack does minimum damage for 8 points of slashing. How's he looking?
That was 25 plus 8. Is that correct?
Yeah, so 33.
That's taken a lot of the oomph out of him. He looks like he is bleeding pretty heavily through his armor.
I'll much damage, but I can also. Okay, I'm gonna just to get him off James. I'm gonna hammering horns. So as soon as I slash down twice, I'm gonna just headbutt him super hard. So he makes a strength save.
That is a 19.
Fuck. Never mind. Okay. It's like I hit a brick wall. I was gonna push him
Yeah.
10 feet away from you and then move up so I could keep him away, but
He is very
Nope,
stout.
ow, fuck. All right, new strategy. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, glad it didn't work actually because it takes a bonus action. I used a bonus action to rage, so I apologize. Glad it didn't work though. So.
All right. That takes us to our other member of this group. And we also have someone who's been holding an action, so we'll get there. This ranger is going to make a wisdom check to see who he should target. Okay. We'll go ahead and target James with his longbow. That is a 21 to hit, James.
Definitely hits.
Okay. So that is that. Plus another one of those. Okay, with his Colossus Slayer, that is 16 damage.
Okay. Got one left.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So he fires it, and it hits true right in your shoulder. Like hot blood sprays out. This other one who's been holding an attack will go ahead and throw a spear at Denra. And that is an advantage because you attacked recklessly. Plus... that is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is for 7 points of piercing damage. Reduced down to 3. Okay. That brings us up to the leader of this group. Who's, asked for this fight, and now it's happening, and now there's a lot of stuff going on. We'll go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon. So this giant hammer, glowing hammer, appears in the air and is going to go ahead and swing on James. That is a 14 to hit, James.
That does not hit.
Okay. So you just managed to avoid it as it swings over your head, and he will go ahead and drink a potion for himself as his action, since that was his bonus action.
Stop healing yourself, motherfucker.
I mean, no, he's definitely not going to do that.
May I please use a Hellish Rebuke at second level?
No, because you did not take any damage. Oh, on the Ranger?
Yes.
Yes, you can go ahead.
I can wait till my turn, but
no, it's okay. Go for it. That is the end of his turn, so you can go ahead and do that.
Is it within range?
He is within 30 feet. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Hellish Rebuke is 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, that Ranger is within range.
Hot.
3d10 because I'm casting it at second level because I'm feeling dangerous. That is an 8, a 10, and an 8.
Heck,
it's a 16.
Yeah. Dang.
It's a 28.
Let's see
26.
About its dexterity save.
A 26. Thank you. Wow, I don't know what's happening today. I'm so sorry.
The Ranger does succeed in that dexterity save.
Ooh, so it's half.
So, hey, 13's still good.
Yeah, still good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So this just combat all around, this swinging hammer, this gout of flame that bursts its way over to the Ranger. All kinds of stuff happening all at once. Crickstump. Gaseous form Crickstump, you are up.
And then just me, just floating above it all. How much further tall is this flame wall?
It is another 10 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash actually out of here, and I actually looked. There's nothing that says I can't dash while flying.
I think that's fine.
So I'm gonna go 15 feet up, and then I'm gonna go backwards away from them on the other side of the flame wall.
Okay. We'll say that's good. And as you do that, the flames start to sputter and disappear.
Damn it. And that's all I can do because I can't technically do any spells.
Yes.
In this gaseous form. But no one sees me right now, so I'm fine. So yeah, I get over it. I'm over it, and then I start my descent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Liam. Liam, you reappear.
Yup. And what's
you see that a group is assembling in a scrum right around James and Denra. There is another human-looking paladin who is about 15 feet back, and then a ranger who is back a little further still.
Liam will. He's gonna go to the ranger.
Okay.
See, he's gonna go to the ranger, and he will attack him.
Okay. What's your movement?
30.
Okay.
Is the ranger too far?
No, I would say that you can just get there. That's fine.
Okay. So we'll go to the ranger, and he will swing on him with a non-lethal attack.
Okay.
Non-lethal damage. But it's still the anchor, but it's not lethal damage, because you can do that with bludgeoning.
I don't know about the mechanics, but, you know.
Hey, you know.
I hit him with a crowbar, but it was non-lethal, so he's fine.
I mean, depending on where you hit them, yeah.
It's like
Well, that's a natural 20.
So you can choose where you hit him. You can hit him in the foot and knock him out.
It's like when Batman says non-lethal, and it's like, yeah, he's, you know, in a coma, but not dead.
Not dead. That was not great. 11 bludgeoning.
Okay. You describe to me how that non-lethal damage would look with your anchor.
Hit him with a haft. Just.
Sorry,
go for it.
I'd say he he probably just like runs up, and instead of like, you know, full on swinging the end of this anchor into somebody, he like kind of like chokes down on it and just like smashes him in the face with the shaft of the
Okay.
anchor.
You smash him in the face. It definitely breaks some little bones in there.
And then bonus action, he will go and use his ancestral rage. So all these spectral, all these spectral dudes will appear all around him, and that'll be spectral furbolgs will appear around him.
Okay.
As he kind of settles in face off with the ranger.
Got it. So you roll on over and smash him pretty good. That brings us to this other paladin who looks back at their fellow being hit by this giant barbarian, but she knows what she has to do, so she's going to join the fray with fighting James.
Oh, come on, man.
She's going to head into the scrum, sword in hand, readying a divine smite. That is a 14 to hit.
That is not hit. But I got my eye on this ranger. I'm mad now.
Okay. She will use her second attack.
Oh, a second attack.
That is an 18 to hit.
That's my AC, so yep, that hits.
Okay. She will go ahead and use her divine smite. She has no idea how much your hit points are, so she's just gonna lay into it.
Checks out.
And that does extra damage to you, James.
Oof. RIP.
That is 14 points of slashing and radiant damage.
Nice. That means death saving throws, baby.
Okay. She hauls on and slashes right down your back, just cutting right along your spine. And that is, you basically go into shock and collapse.
Same old, same old.
And that actually brings us right to you. James, you go down and just instantly you are surrounded by a familiar feel. You are smelling damp earth, and you can hear a fire going. You are back in the cave, where you and the Allmother came to an accord. The heat that has accompanied you since then feels lesser. And you feel cold for the first time in quite a while. You look up and you can see across the firelight the silhouette of the Allmother. She is sewing, and she pulls a string, a long string up. And she pulls out a small, shiny dagger and lays it against the string. She says, "No more help, child. Not now. Now you must prove you can fight on your own." Go ahead and make a death save for me, James.
Okay. You know, Allmother, these people, they doubt your power. They say I'm on the wrong team. Hopefully you can prove them wrong. I don't know. We'll see what the dice say. That's a 6. That's a failure.
Okay. You feel more alone in this moment than you have for a very long time. Doubt and grief tug at you. And you wonder if you've made a mistake. All right. Bringing us back to it. We'll get some different music that isn't quite so dire. And still combat, but you know.
It's been real, y'all.
It is now the turn of the paladin with the halberd. And I am going to have him roll a wisdom check to see who he targets here. And I will tell you that if he rolls a 9 or below, it will be James.
Then I'm mega dead.
Well, not yet.
No, that's 2 failed saves, so that's him dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
dead.
2?
If he hits.
I only play it as 1 failed save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's I feel like it's too unfair the other way. Very punitive. Okay, he, with his halberd in hand, he watches James fall, looks at the body for a second, and then swings on Denra, who just hit him. That is a 23 to hit. Oh, that is at advantage. Yeah, 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And he will go ahead and use a Divine Smite with that as well.
Cool beans.
Okay, so that is 14 points of slashing, so reduced to 7. And then 8 points of radiant damage.
Reduced to 4.
Do you reduce?
Yep, I'm a totem barbarian.
Okay.
Resistant to everything but psychic.
Great. And that is his turn. Denra, you are up.
So around me, James and I, how many of them are there? Like immediately.
You've got 3 right
3 of
around
them.
you.
The one that looks really rough, and the one that I just swung on is the one that looks really rough. And then there's the leader.
The leader, and then the one who
new
just
guy.
downed James.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna keep trying to kill this guy in front of her.
Okay.
So that's an attack. She's recklessly doing it again. And that's nat 20. That's why we do that.
All
Hell
right.
yeah. Second attack. That was good. Still pretty great with a 15. I think that still misses, though.
15 will miss.
Yeah. Plate armor. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, max damage. Okay, so 25 plus 2, so 27 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You just slash at him, and he does go down.
Okay. Then I will... Section. That target. Fuck. Alright, well. Yeah, I guess I'll use the other end of the polearm and smack the one that just hit James.
Okay.
That's a natural 19, so that's 20. Yeah, above a 20.
Yep, that will hit.
D4. There we go. That's 6, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I will yell, Crickstump, we need some help over here! Just swinging and slashing. He's the only healer, so.
Oh shoot!
All right.
Damn.
Only healer now, but you know.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It is now the turn of the ranger. The ranger now has a barbarian in front of him. Boy. He is going to... He does not like this matchup, so he is going to use his action to disengage. And back up, not quite towards the scrum, but splitting the distance a little bit. Trying to kind of edge his way towards looking for James. And as a bonus action, we'll go ahead and use Hunter's Mark on Liam.
Fair.
Just in case he needs to do that a little later, because he didn't like being hit by an anchor.
No, that makes sense.
All right, that brings us back to the leader, who is assessing the situation. I'm going to have him roll a wisdom check.
How bright is he in this moment?
There's no one there in a position to see his face. Denra is enraged. James is down. But he does look sorrowful as he brings his spiritual hammer down into the earth and smashes on top of James.
That's another failure.
That is another failure. And he will use, that was his bonus action, because spiritual weapon is just what a spell that is.
Yep.
And he will go ahead. And he will use a second level Cure Wounds.
This bitch.
To raise up his fellow. The human paladin in the dirt coughs and rolls over, starting to pick himself back up. Crickstump, you are up.
Yep, I'm going to use the rest of my 10 feet to get closer to the ground. Then I'm going to disengage, or I'm going to let go of my spell.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my action to wild shape into my symbiotic entity, therefore giving me 20 temp HP and a bunch of buffs. And then I'm going to use a second level bonus action of healing word on James.
There we go.
Sorry. I knew exactly what I had to do when I got down to the ground.
You just got to get to the ground.
Needed to get there. So, yeah. So, there's that. Hold on.
All right.
James, here you go. Here you go. Hold on. Let me just get some dice out. And those are pretty good. That's 2 3s. So, you're going to get 9 HP back.
Hell yeah, baby. Okay.
Now, don't you waste it. Don't you go spending it all in one spot.
Tell that to the paladin, damn it.
What can I do? This is the only healing I really have, but it's like solid healing.
The best healing spell in the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take it. I'm gonna give myself 20 temp HP.
Anything else for your turn, Crickstump?
That is all of it. That's movement to get closer to the ground. That's the action. That's bonus action. That's me wiping my brow that James didn't die.
All right, Liam.
And I'm on the other side of where that wall was.
Yeah, it's
right?
yeah.
So,
you're about 20 feet away from the scrum.
Okay. Yeah.
Liam, you are up. The ranger you were stalking is disengaged from you.
But he's still within range to me.
Still, yeah, you could get to him.
You're in range of the ranger.
Also, looked it up. It is different than non-lethal in 5e. Instead, it is choosing to knock out somebody. So it's all normal damage until you get to the final hit that would drop them to 0. You choose to knock them out, and they're stable, as opposed to getting dropped to 0 hit points.
And it's only with melee weapons, so spells it doesn't work on, obviously. Or a piercing, arrow. You can't really,
arrow.
Yeah. I would allow a called shot, but that's dependent on the DM. So that's cool. I like it.
So cool. He will close the distance and swing on the ranger.
Okay.
But
he's not going to be happy about that. Not that he can do anything really about it, but
closing in on either side. Yeah.
The others are all focused on the area over there, right? It's just because the ranger and I are now like 60 feet from the combat zone, right?
No, you are closer to the combat zone than you were.
Yeah, he moved in to get to James.
Yeah, he split the difference. So you're about 20 feet from combat now.
Yeah.
On the other side of where Crickstump is.
Okay, so it's basically a line.
Yeah,
so it's
like
me,
more or
the
less.
scrum, and then them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a good visualization.
No.
You never know.
It's not. Don't worry. I'll text you really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna swing on this guy normal.
Okay.
I was gauging whether I was gonna do a reckless attack. Ooh, well, reckless probably would have helped. Cause that's only a 10. Hit.
Yep, 10 will not hit. As he's backpedaling, he dodges out of the way, kind of does a back roll, raising his bow up.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the human paladin with the sword who downed James. I'm going to have her roll perception check. James, as you breathe in some wet dirt as you are face down. You hear a "Grr" behind you as she swings on you. But you do manage to kind of roll out of the way just in time as she rolls a 14 to hit.
Okay.
So she just slices down in the dirt, and as you are face up to her now, she's going to use her second attack on you.
Okay.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
Come on, less than 9 damage.
She will use...
I doubt it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She will use another of her divine smites.
Yeah, right.
There it is.
Why did I assume otherwise?
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole.
Paladins.
For 18 points of slashing damage.
I'm up. I'm down.
18 damage.
So as you roll out of the way just in time, and then the last thing you see is her sword just cutting right across your face, and you are out
Ooh.
again.
Cool star.
That's fine.
James, it is back to you.
All right.
Ever the struggle of healing in combat.
James, you are somewhere different this time. You can feel heat all around you. Uncomfortable heat, which is unusual for you now. But it does burn. You can feel blisters starting to form across your skin. And as you open your eyes, you can see that you are slowly descending into flames. Endless flames stretching across to the horizon in all directions. You hear a voice in your ear, a soft voice, one that you recognize. And it says, "Seek me in the flames." Go ahead and roll a death save.
Okay. Hey, don't fail me now. Okay. That's a 13.
Nice.
Okay. Woo, okay.
We'll take it.
You
I'll
do
take
your
it.
best to control your movement here, trying to seek the voice in the flames. And that brings us back to the paladin who just got up, was just saved from death. He's going to go ahead and pick himself up and use some lay on hands points on himself.
Motherfucker.
No, that's perfectly reasonable.
So
God,
that he's not just a sitting duck anymore.
Paul, can you stop playing? Can you stop playing these paladins so good?
Paladins are hard, man.
I know.
Paladins don't go down easily.
I beg to differ.
Denra, you are up, and you watch as this guy who you just sufficiently downed is now back up again.
Okay.
In a move that would feel very unfair if it had not if it was not something you had done all the time.
Right. Wonderful. Nice call out. It's just him in range of me now. I've got 10 feet of reach.
You can reach all three of this group.
Okay.
That are attacking James.
Yeah, she's gonna go reckless again and try to take down the main guy, the leader.
Okay.
Recklessly. That's a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Come on, get me. That's a crit. Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
The dice are liking me right now. Okay, they're not gonna like me much longer, but so that is, I'll do the regular one first. Not the best, not the worst. 8 plus 5 is 13 damage on the first one.
All right.
And then the next one, that's all right. 14, 19, 21 points on the second one.
Okay.
He's still up?
He's looking pretty rough.
And how far away from me is he?
He's 10 feet.
He is at the outside of it? Okay,
Yeah.
so can I move to him without provoking an attack of opportunity, like staying within?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll kind of move around and get within range, and then try hammering horns again to push him away.
Okay.
So that's a strength check from him, or strength save from him. I'm sure he's gonna pass. But
That is a 16.
yeah, just fucking barely. All right, all right.
So you
That's
rush
not
at
bad.
him, and he manages, even bloodied as he is, to hold you at bay.
All right.
Okay. It is the ranger's turn, who is just not having it.
Not enjoying the state of being.
Just having a fun time with Liam.
Having a fun time in this shit, and
Yeah.
he's gonna go ahead and roll a wisdom check to see what he should do. Okay. He turns and he's looking around. He sees who is on the battlefield. He sees Crickstump, who's just appeared there. He's going to attempt to fire on James at disadvantage, because his thought is that he can end the combat if he does this. Because he knows he can't take on Liam.
What a dumb thought.
So he'll do that at disadvantage. Actually, it's just a straight roll, because it'd be at advantage.
No.
No, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Because he's
since
prone.
Yeah. James, that is a 14.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. He
Ting! Right on the
turns
armor.
and fires one just off into the dirt. And he will turn and face Liam, and he says, "Our quarrel's not with you." That's what he says. It is now the turn of the leader. Who will use his action to cast... Let's see here. Yeah, he will... He's got his hammer in hand and attempts to make an attack against Denra while he casts this spell. That is a 22 to hit. And that is with Inflict Wounds.
Shit.
His last 4th level spell.
Yikes.
Yummy.
So let me pull that up here. So that is 5d10.
Yummy.
Five D10. Oh shoot.
Denra, that is 28 points of necrotic damage.
Reduced to 14.
Reduced to 14. So he slams you with his hammer, and this like horrible stinging, like acidic feeling runs through your body. And you manage to resist a lot of it, but it is a significant hit that he lays on you. He sees you're still standing. He's not happy about that, but he will go ahead and use his bonus action to bring down his hammer again onto James.
All right.
James, that is one success, one fail.
No, I got one. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Damn. Why are you so obsessed with me?
It is like their whole point here. It is
kind of is, yeah.
the whole mission.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Crickstump, you are up.
All right. Here we go again. So this time I'm gonna use a first level healing word on James.
I'm so sorry for wasting your spell slots.
We're fine. You got 6 HP now.
Learn that
I'm up.
briefly.
6 HP. Oh my god.
And then at this point, I'm rushing in.
Okay.
What's the state of the pile up in the middle?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see how much you can check on the status of everyone.
Yeah.
That.
Ooh. It's a good old 23.
Okay. So you get the lay of the land. James is down, battered.
Not anymore.
I mean, still
prone.
He's still in the mud. Still not doing great. And over him is a paladin with sword and shield who does not look to have taken many hits. There is another paladin who has just gotten himself up, who looks pretty rough. And then the leader of this group looks very bloodied.
Take him down.
Yeah, I'm coming in behind him because I assume Denra's face up on him.
Yep.
Yeah, you can swing it. You can get around.
Oh yeah, I'm coming in behind him for a big old whap. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for the back of his head, honestly. Whack in the back. Let me just double check something. I just need to.
Part of the attack.
Correct.
Sorry.
All right. Boom there. All right. So swinging on this man. Ooh, there we go. That's a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. And good things happen when I hit with my quarterstaff. All right, so that's a D8 plus.
Because of your
plus a D6 since I'm in symbiotic entity, plus another D10 because of the actual staff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
All right. That's 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Right off the bat, and then another 8 necrotic damage.
All right. That is enough.
Nice.
As you hit him from behind, he staggers and falls into the mud.
And now he's on death saving throws.
Mm-hmm. And the
How you like it now?
The hammer that's been like hovering over the group dissipates.
Yeah. Nice.
Over there. I'm just looking Denra because he like falls and I'm like right behind, just go that way.
The leader is gone. He's not coming back up.
Well, we don't know.
no.
They still have
Currently
paladins in the group.
unconscious.
And a ranger who can probably cast Cure Wounds. Who knows?
Liam, you are up.
Not if Liam takes the ranger
That's
out.
true. Yeah.
I'm gonna attack this ranger again. So
Okay.
there you go. And you know what? I'm gonna do reckless this time. Why not?
All right.
Do it.
Recklessly knock him out.
Do it. Make your dreams come true.
I believe that is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 13.
13. All right. Let me see here. Okay. You smash him again. He staggers backwards from the blow. He's still up, but he's definitely taken some hits.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for your turn?
That is it.
Okay. That brings us to the sword and shield paladin. I'm going to have her do a perception check here. She calls out, Duncan, get Gilroy up. I'll take care of this one. And she swings on James again. That is a 20 to hit, James.
That hits. Yeah. Dang it.
This is
I can
hysterical.
heal myself. I can heal my. Oh my god.
Nope, you're never gonna get to it.
Not gonna
I
happen.
have a whole pool of lay on hands, man. Come on.
Hey, yeah, that's good. You can have it after the fight.
Yeah,
Stuff up.
yeah, and to help us. too.
That is 12 points of damage, James.
Well,
Yep.
hey,
Bye.
hey.
And
Hi. Bye.
Good night.
and she will use her second attack to hit you again.
I swear to God.
Just she slices you and then turns her sword like downwards and slams it through your body.
Blunts the.
All right, so that's one. That's
So
one
that's
fail.
one fail.
I don't know what to do.
Just
Can't
give
even
me-
do anything. I can't even do anything.
James,
Oh, man.
Just give us a second.
James, you find yourself looking at yourself, hovering as you are between life and death. You watch as a sword is pushed through your body. And you can just kind of watch this happen.
Yeah. Crickstump looks up at your spectral like vision, just like
You are torn between life and death in this moment again and again, and you can feel this weariness of so much travel in your soul. I do need you to make a death save.
In the words of the great Olivia Rodrigo, do you get deja vu? Okay, that's an 18. So
that's good. That's good.
Not good enough.
1 and 1.
You-
Here we go.
Okay.
You are still there, still wanting to get back, wanting to complete your mission.
I wonder what Crickstump's gonna do on his next turn.
I am so sorry. I want to heal myself. I'm sorry.
Good
I
thing
am-
it's a bonus action.
I'm completely joking, but I think it's hilarious.
That is great.
Oh god.
The female paladin, the sword and shield paladin, says, "Do not stop until he has truly fallen."
Cool.
It might be a while, dudes.
The paladin with the halberd looks to the sword and shield paladin and nods and slams his halberd down onto James.
Yep, and yep.
That's not what she said to do. She said to go heal the other guy.
You don't know which ones she was talking to.
That is true. Yeah.
Denra, you are up.
Okay. So there's the cleric is down. I'm assuming he's a cleric from the spiritual weapons. So
These two paladins are around James. Cutting him up.
Tackle him.
So there's
Getting
one.
wombo combo.
There's one that's the one that I took down already, right? And he's
Yes.
up again. Okay.
Yeah, there's one with the halberd, one with sword and shield.
I'm gonna focus on halberd boy, and if I can position myself so that the other paladin is just within my range. So so that she's within the 10 feet, and then that guy's like right.
Sure,
in front of me.
they're right around.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I will try and take out the weaker guy first.
Okay.
Wait, is James at 2
2 fails.
2 deaths? Okay, 2 fails. Yeah.
That's assume a hit with a 21.
That will hit.
I'm gonna see what the damage is. See if he's able to be taken down with one shot. Okay, that's not bad. That's 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, 14 points. You slash him and he staggers a little bit. He is still up.
Okay, cool. Then I will use my other attack to swing on the other paladin with the blade, and then I'll use the other one to hit the guy in front of me. So
All right.
first on that one, that's a natural 18 plus 8, so that hits.
That will hit.
It's a D10. Okay, that's okay. Math, holy shit. 15 points of slashing to the paladin. I think that's the first bit of damage that's been done to her.
Okay.
And then I will
She has taken one other hit.
Oh,
but
okay,
yeah.
cool. No worries. I was just making sure you knew I was not attacking the one in front of me. So yeah, that, and then the bonus action to hit the other guy with the back of the polearm.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Ah, hell yeah! I was scared for a second there. Hell yeah! So plus so that's 11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. You roll in, slice, and with another hit, you smack him right across the jaw with this sound as he goes down again.
Fuck yeah! Okay, so that's it. Awesome.
All right.
I'll use the rest of my movement to like close distance with the other paladin, so I'm right in front of her. Like.
Okay. All right. It is the ranger's turn. He, when the female paladin called out, he looked over. He looks back to Liam, and is just gonna risk it and runs towards his fellow. So if you'd like to take an attack of opportunity, you certainly can.
All right. Yeah, it's a 23.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
11.
Okay. You hit him right across the back. He staggers, not quite down, but just a huge hit on him, and he limps over to...
Since I'm standing over the leader, if he's limping over to him, can I just swing with my quarterstaff on him too?
No.
No? I'm literally right over the leader. I hit him across the back, didn't I?
Yeah, but an attack of opportunity is not when somebody enters your space.
Unless you have Polearm Master.
Right.
That's what I was thinking of. Never mind.
It's just when somebody's leaving your space, unless you have a feat that says otherwise.
So he's going up to the cleric.
Yeah, so he runs over and like slides on his knees in the mud, fishes a potion out of his pouch, and pours it into the cleric's mouth.
And I'm assuming that was not within my range to get an attack of opportunity.
No.
She enters 10 feet. Okay.
No. So we'll see how much that does. Okay. Not a ton. All right. he pours the potion in to the cleric's mouth, and the cleric sputters. He says, Gilroy, do we fight or leave? And that is his turn. And the leader looks up at him and says, we cannot abandon our mission. And he staggers to his feet next to you, Crickstump. He's looking pretty rough. It's not doing especially well. But he will go ahead and... Boy, he's running out of spell slots here. Yeah, from where he is, to not just kill himself, he will go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon again. This time at 3rd level. I don't think that matters, but... Oh, no, it does.
Oh, it does. Yeah, 2nd level.
Yeah. And he will... The hammer reforms and slams down onto James.
That's his final failure, isn't it?
That's his last failure.
Yep.
James, you watch from above as your body is driven into the mud with this spiritual force. And the leader of the paladins calls out, "It is done. We are done."
Yeah, well, we aren't.
That is his turn. Crickstump, you are up.
All right. Knowing what I know. Cool. Yeah. On both of them, because I assume they're right next to me, I'm going to use a 3rd level Thunder Wave on both of them.
Okay.
So they can attempt.
Yeah, that is, I believe, a Constitution save.
Sure is.
For the leader, that is a nat 20. For the ranger, that is a 13.
Well, one passed. The other did not, so hold on.
Depending on what you roll, it may not matter for either of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say half damage is still pretty good for just a healing potion. So
I really don't think it'll matter. Because that is... Yeah. 20 thunder damage for the ranger, 10 for cleric.
Yeah, even if I were to reduce it further, still would not matter. Both of them are blown away from you, their bodies hitting the ground quite limply.
Okay.
That's...
Anything else for your turn?
I'm trying to think real quick. I have to just check something real quick. Sorry. Yeah, that's all I got right now.
Okay. Liam, you are up.
Mm-hmm.
So Liam, you have seen that the ranger that you were fighting, as well as the leader of this group, have both been blown away by a thunder wave. They are both unconscious. There are 2 other paladins who are up in the scrum right around Denra.
Okay.
Actually, just one. Just
it's
one is
just
up.
one.
Yeah.
It's just the halberd person.
Just the sword and shield paladin.
Sword and shield guy.
Yeah, she is still up.
Okay, so I heard everything the the leader guy was saying that does it seem like the gal with the sword and shield is going to?
Go ahead and make an insight check as to her state of mind.
Okay.
I'll say that if you can get a 17 or above, you will be able to figure out what her next move will be.
That is a 17.
She is already looking to where the leader has landed. And you can imagine that she is going to go to go check on him in her next movement.
Liam will. Where is Denra in relation to the one guy
Right.
who's remaining?
Right there. Yeah, right.
You're squared off with her.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to kill her, or try to.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, Liam will come over to the crowd, and he'll kneel down next to James's body, and like kind of all of his ancestral furbolgs will all kind of like gather around it in a circle, and he will just kind of bow his head in like a silent prayer and just say aloud to Crickstump and Denra, it is done. So are they, and so is he. And he will continue to just kind of sit there and pray as he drops his rage, and the guardians all kind of fade away around him.
Okay. It is in the turn order, it is the sword and shield paladin, the last one left standing. She disengages and runs to the leader. It does take her, her full movement will get, since he was right there in the scrum, will get her there, and she does her lay on hands as her action.
Wait, disengage is an action, I thought.
Oh, no, you're right. Yes. So she disengages as an action. Let's see, what is she at, actually? No, in this moment, she will not disengage. Thank you for that. She will just run to him. And
Then I'm swinging on her.
Okay.
That's 22.
That will hit.
For 15 points of slashing.
All right. As she turns to run, you slash across her back and shoulders, cutting through some of the straps in her armor. And she takes the damage, but seems intent on just running to her friend.
This time, does she have to run past me? Since
let me see if she has the presence of mind to
avoid it,
preserve herself.
Yeah.
I'll say if she gets a 15 on this wisdom check, she'll move around.
Yeah.
She does not, so you can take a hit on her as well.
I will.
Do you have Warcaster?
Who, me? No.
Oh, okay.
No, but
really
she's running.
light her up on that last one.
No, I do not
yeah,
have Warcaster.
Smack her with that staff.
I will.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna use a luck point. And it's good that I did, because that is now 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Boom, boom, and boom. Well, that's not great. That's 4 bludgeoning and 7 necrotic.
Okay. She is staggering.
Oh, fuck.
Takes 2 hits as she runs and is like tripping over herself and like near collapsing next to the cleric, who she lays bloody hands onto him. James. As you watch this battle over your body, you can see the breath leave you. It doesn't hurt. You don't feel pain. It feels distant and a little cold. Almost like watching someone else, like some stranger who wears what was once your face. And as you are considering this, you feel a presence behind you. You can feel someone watching you. Would you turn to face them?
Sure, why not? Might as well look the devil in the eye.
You can see in the air near you the figure of the All-Mother, more clearly than you have seen her before. All of your conversations with her have been in that dark cave. But here she is in the light. This thin humanoid figure draped in cloth, dingy brown cloth. You cannot see her face, it is shrouded, but you can see now that her dimensions, her proportions, are all wrong. Her arms, nearly the whole length of her body, ending in huge, elongated hands with dirty claws at the end. She raises a hand to you, to your spirit, and she says, "Now, our work can truly begin." Liam, you are taken aback as suddenly James's body bursts into flames. Unbearably hot. You have to go back to avoid taking, to avoid being burned horribly. It's burning from the inside out, and within a minute, it is nothing but ash and smoke. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
It's been real. It's been real, guys.
All right, players. That was a rough one.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Lesson for today's session: fuck the church. I guess that's basically what we can say. Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the folks at home, and we'll see you real soon. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that was quite a chapter in this adventure. What's gonna happen from this point? I don't know. We'll have to see, and you'll have to see too, by joining us for the next episode of the Adventurers Guild. See you then.